Well, g'day tubes, how's she going today? Pretty good here, super bright and early. Ironman contacted me last night and was wondering what I was doing this morning. I'm like, I'm probably sleeping. And he's like, oh, I got something for you here. I wonder if we could meet up somewhere in like Fergus or something, which is like halfway between here, halfway between his place. And he says he's got something for me and he wants me to bring back the engines that we worked on for him there. These two fellers. So we got them loaded up. And we're gonna head her over to Fergus. So probably not much too exciting on the way over there, but you never know until you get going. So we shall get going and go meet up with the Ironman there. So haven't seen him for quite a while. Geez, it's been, wow. Guess when he brought these engines over, he brought that over in that leaf blower that was all, the piston ring was seized into the piston. I think that's, yeah. So geez, it's been, wow. It's been a while. So we'll go see what old Ironman's up to there and have a little visit and stuff. Alrighty, we are here in Fergus, Ontario, a very Scottish community. I don't think I did that at all right, but you know what I mean. And I don't know if he's here yet. I'm sort of a bit early, supposed to meet around 9, but no Ironman, he was probably here at 6. Texted me at 7:30, yeah, you want to meet at 9? It's supposed to rain later. Oh, there he is, I do see him, he's over there. Kind of see him. Oh, well, hang on, I gotta turn here. See his red Ford truck over there. Dodge truck. He's gonna kill me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is one totally screwed up parking lot, let me tell you. This is a horrible, horrible parking lot here. I don't know why some of these Tim Hortons parking lots, they make them so incredibly stupid. It's stupid. There he is. Look at him go. Jeez. Oh, what a showman. I'll have to ask him if that was the Ford dance. Was that the Ford dance?
What a sexy truck, buddy.
Was that the Ford dance? Thanks, buddy. How are you doing? Are you still alive? Look. Does that hurt?
No.
Oh, he must be dead.
But that does.
Oh, what'd you do?
Frickin' went to the doctor's yesterday because my shoulder was sore.
Yeah.
I ended up with 3 frickin' shots.
Oh, cortisones?
And 2, what do you call that? Freezing stuff. Liquid nitrogen?
Oh, really? Is that from when you fell, though?
No.
You fell in the winter there, didn't you? Hurt your shirt.
Oh, yeah, no, I caught that on frickin' rail car.
Oh, but other than that, how are you doing? Everybody wants to know. Where's Ironman been?
I'll find out when the results come back again.
Oh.
Somehow I have the feeling I already know what it is again.
Oh. My shoulder's been bothering me too, and I didn't do nothing to it, so I don't know.
I think
it's one of them things, getting old.
I think mine's the big C again, but
getting old. What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Gotta quit smoking.
Right where your hand is where it's...
Oh, sorry.
really blistered.
Sorry.
I've never seen that happen before. It's weird.
I wasn't expecting Ironman to bring me this thing. That's cool. I asked him a while ago there when I was planning on getting like a skid of salt. that if he ever gets in, like, you know, those skid lifting, moving with the wheels on it, machiney things, pull things, you know, you see them all the time. They're under the skids, and they put the skid under it, and you can jack it up and then wheel it around. Well, he brought me one. Can't believe he brought me one. Oh, there he is. And he's gonna be like, your tailgate's locked. Yep. It's locked.
Really? You locked the gate and it's open? I could see if you had a tunnel cover on. Like, seriously, dummy?
It keeps the honest people out.
Oh my God. That's cool where you put that where they put that camera.
Yeah, it's hidden pretty well, you know. But you have to lock these if you don't have a tunnel cover on it, because it makes it harder for the guys to steal it, because all they got to do is take these screws out.
Oh.
And then there's two or three screws that hold that thing in, out, gone.
Ah,
So that kind of slows them down a little bit. But
yeah, okay.
yeah, so I shall back up some more.
Yes.
Back her up some more. Look, I get to finally use my truck for my truck. And I can't see what's going on back there. Because all I can see is my license plate. I couldn't see where I was backing up because all I can see is my license plate.
Yeah, I was going to say, what that view looks like.
Wow, it's pretty level with your Dodge. I was going to say Ford. Nice. I shall throw something around that. I do have some somethings in here.
I was going to say, if you need straps, I got some.
I got some in here. I think I put some of my box in here with all my other junk. My junk and gloves. Oil filter for the chick. Gotta do that soon. There's some strappies. Found some strappies. Okay, Ironman is gonna clarify a little bit of us on here on the shoulder thing here. He's had problems before, right?
Yeah, 3 times.
Just won't leave you alone. Ooh.
So it bubbled right out.
Oh, yuck.
That was after he hit it with the...
Oh, yeah.
And there's where I got
the other stuff. Yeah.
And there's another one underneath my shirt that you can't see.
Yeah. So what's happening?
Well, the last 3 times was cancer, melanoma, and they just give you those. It's not to the point where I got to go for radiation, so they give you those pills, radiation pills.
Oh yeah, not supposed to drink
take
it.
like 3 or 5 of them or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like trying to swallow a frickin' football.
Ugh.
Yeah, they're disgusting.
Can't make them smaller?
No.
It's ridiculous.
And then they give you the, like, you'd swear to God your mouth was a cesspool. It just gives you the most god-awful breath, man.
But it worked.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But it keeps coming back. But that's
yeah.
It
So I don't know about this one yet till we get the biopsy back, right?
Right.
That'll be a month or whatever, but...
I swear we're getting all this crap from all the stuff they're spraying in the air. There's big jets flying over.
Yeah, like... Does that look like a freaking cloud?
I don't know. They're able to do stuff, I think, if they really want.
Oh, look, there's chemtrail right there.
Yeah, yeah. Let's zoom in on that. Let's zoom in on that. If I can
There's another chemtrail over here.
See that line thingy? I think they're spraying stuff.
Sure there. Look, there's some more over there.
Yep.
Freaking spraying old blood from the...
Who knows, eh?
Well, you go on YouTube and just punch up chemtrails. You'd be disgusting.
Yeah, actually I did
Zinc
yesterday.
And aluminum and...
It's pretty nasty. They could even alter weather.
Yeah, exactly.
They could make the weather rain or dry up or whatever
then you
they
got
want.
that stupid HARP thing in Alaska.
Yeah.
Where they can shoot that radio frequency up and actually bend the ozone out 3 miles into space. It's like yeah, no,
really?
we can't, play with the weather.
I wouldn't think that's a good thing. No. So they also call it population control.
You got her.
Yes.
We're getting to that age where we're going to start retiring, and the government ain't got the money to pay us our retirement.
So they just spray it with
shit.
and wipe you out.
Let's thin the frickin' herd.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Exactly what I think is happening too. Unfortunately.
Good business for you, though.
good business for me unless I get zapped.
Yeah.
Out here breathing this air.
And you working outside all day like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the ones that are exposed to it the most.
Right into it. So unless you're buried 6 feet under the ground already, I think that's the only place you'll be safe.
Yeah, I know. It's brutal.
Yeah. So let's have a look at what's in the back of my truck now. I sort of mentioned it on the way over, but look at this thing. Holy. I'll be able to move all kinds of sweet stuff with that. Needs a few little repairs though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hinge right here.
Oh yeah, the hinge on the wheel, Dewey.
Right there. I think the pin just actually came out.
Maybe
but it might be bent.
Tapped back on or something.
Right?
Looks like there's a bit sticking out the far side door, so maybe it just needs a
like
realignment or
it
something.
Just needs to.
Yeah.
And then the handle.
The handle, Dewey. Yeah.
Half the handle's broken, half is busted.
Oh, right there, yeah.
And then your release chain that goes down, I think, is maybe disconnected or whatever.
We can figure that out.
The actual foot pedal works to let it down.
That's cool. Yeah, it's kind of a multi thing, right? You can use the handle or that foot thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was the best of 5 that came in, so I remember you saying that it would make your legs so much easier to move your...
Oh, yeah, geez, yeah.
What was it, the salt spreader?
The skid of salt, and actually, depending on where I roll it, but that's that... oh, for God's sakes.
What is that big attachment you had? Oh, the wood chipper.
The chipper, yeah. Yeah, I could slide under that and just pick it up, roll it around a lot easier, I think, on these. I did put wheels on that cart, but it's easier to move it like that, I think, other than it sliding off your cart or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be dropping that sideways.
No, not in there. That's for sure. It'd be hard to get that back up.
Well, not only that, the damage you would do.
Oh, bend everything up. That flywheel weighs like 800 pounds on that thing.
Seriously?
It's heavy. It's
wow,
really
no
heavy.
wonder it just hogs through the wood.
Oh yeah, just once you spin, get her going. Oh man,
you're not stopping that. Nope.
No.
I know how to dispose of bodies.
Gone. Yeah. If it does that to a piece of wood, it would do that to pretty much, I think, anything except maybe rock.
Are we gonna go fishing next month?
Fishing next month? Holy, I don't know.
Opener, buddy.
Oh, that's right.
Trout opener.
Oh, I was zoomed in a bit. Oh, sorry. There we go. That's better.
Trout opener.
Trout opener.
1 month.
Well,
you gotta take me to that bridge there where.
Oh, and
not
there.
the one you took me, but the other one, the bigger bridge.
Oh yeah,
Remember it was flooded and whatnot.
Or we could go underneath the bridge.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fun
one.
We
gotta go.
Yeah, that's a good one there. That one's because even if it rains, we're covered underneath the bridge.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
I'll bring one of my extra float reels to teach you how to use a float reel.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. So we're not doing too much else, just gabbing and stuff.
Yeah, I got to go to work. Billy got to go home to work.
Yeah, find something to do. Yeah.
Freezing rain coming, apparently.
It's actually really cold and raw out here today.
Well, the wind.
Oh.
It's only -3.
Do you need a good deal on a cheap Target sign? We're actually standing right now in the old Target parking lot, and I see the sign's already gone, so it was barely on there long enough to stay in the building.
Did you see that woman that went in? They had a big sale, said 60% off. And she picked up this moisturizer, and she noticed there was a sticker underneath it. The top sticker said $7.49. She carefully peeled back that sticker, and underneath it, it said $5.67.
Oh,
and this was the sale they were having 60% off.
60% more.
And yeah, it's like she says to the manager, she goes, "I thought this was a sale, and it says 7 and change, and the sticker underneath says 5 and change." And the manager looked at her and said, "Please leave our store, ma'am."
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, nice.
Wow,
eh? Gee, I wonder why Target isn't making a go here in Canada.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bring our Zellers back now. You screwed
we may
that.
be Canadian, but we're not stupid.
Yeah. We know a little bit more than igloos and snowshoes up here.
Yeah. Summertime's coming, so we got to break out the teepees.
Yeah, that's right. Keep the sun off you.
Yeah. Snow's all melting. Can't do the igloo no more.
Yeah. Oh, have you been out on your bike yet?
Once.
Once? Did you? Really? Seriously? Oh, man.
No, it was that real nice day we got. Was it 13 or something?
Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah.
Went out before work.
Get out. What was I doing that day? I was doing something else. I was out on the boulevard around the cemetery.
I was going to say, you were out on the bike that day.
Just around the cemetery. That was about it. It felt nice, though.
Yeah.
For the 2 kilometers that I drove around, it was nice. So.
It cures that. To get out just for a bit, right?
It just makes it worse. I want to go now again.
I know.
But anyways, one of these days.
But you got to watch those on the roads, the sand.
Oh yeah, right now, yeah, you gotta wait until that's cleared or
Yep.
rinsed off or
You know the
washed
S-bins
off.
by the flour mill?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shawnee almost go boom.
Yeah, it doesn't take much either, I'll tell you.
I went in that corner just a tad bit too hot, and I could feel the back end start to come out, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Hold on to her.
Yep.
Hold on to her for a good ride. Yeah, you gotta wait until you've seen them out with the street cleaners at least. And cleaning off the shit.
Yeah.
And the
Did you
salt
see
and
that
stuff.
video where the tractor trailer come off the 404 onto the 401?
No.
And he fell over the ramp 20 feet to the highway below?
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, dude,
God,
you gotta watch that.
You must have been going way too fast.
Well, it's a really sharp ramp.
Oh,
It
yeah.
comes down like this, and then
It cuts.
but it's like
Yeah.
way up here. And when he realized he was going too quick and cut the wheel, he started rubbing the side of the actual ramp wall, and then just right over onto the 401, 20-foot drop.
Weight took over and then
Yep.
over that. Oh man, that would have been a scary ride.
5 hours they were closed.
Wonder what he
think
had
that
in the
was
back.
Monday. I don't know, but it was a sea container that they put on the trailer.
Yeah.
So they had to bring in a float for the container, a float for the trailer, and then a float for the truck.
That would have cost
Oh yeah.
big money.
21-year-old.
Oh, inexperienced then. Inexperienced. Oh, that's not good.
Yep.
Gotta get there right now. I'm 10 minutes late.
Think he'll have a job?
Probably not now.
Think maybe he was texting?
Oh, geez, yeah, that would be bad. Would that get you in jail for doing that?
Well, he was charged with careless.
Yeah, maybe that's all I'd get then. And maybe the bill for
Yeah.
taking stuff out of the.
I'm definitely thinking he's unemployed.
If he damaged the road too. Oh,
Actually, it wasn't too bad.
that would cost you more. Wow.
But he didn't actually land on any cars. But when it actually landed in the slow lane of the 401, it slid across all 3 lanes and kind of smacked a few cars.
Oh wow. So I've got that on him now too.
When you get home, look it up. You can find it on City TV.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's like, oh man.
I know the vault guys. The vault guys. Here's telling me once one of the old guys who's not there anymore, but he was doing something. He was heading home. He forgot to put his crane down.
Oh.
Smashed it on a bridge. Smashed it on a bridge, and I guess he's like, oh, and he was able to still apparently fold it up mostly, but didn't tell anybody about it.
Oh no.
And he
way.
goes home and parks it. And this was on a Saturday, so he gets back late. Of course, there's nobody there. Parks it in the thing, and he comes back early Sunday morning with the torch, and he's out there torching it, trying to straighten it all out. Never just straighten it. You never get that hot enough, but.
Oh look. What's that? What's that?
Oh, here we go. Oh,
What's that?
they're racing. There's 2 of them.
Yep.
Spraying us with poop.
Yep.
See if I can get on them there. Oh, no. Can't zoom that
It's
close.
amazing. Every time we have a semi-sunny day, clear skies, you see them contrails everywhere.
Yeah, there's one above too there. I don't know if the camera will get that or not, but spraying us with their crap. Yeah, I don't know. They say it's just water vapor, but yeah, I don't really think so.
No.
I don't really think so. You know, at least it's white. It makes you think it's something else, but if it was coming out brown, well, that'd be bad.
As a kid growing up, you never saw clouds that looked like a nice sandy beach.
No.
It was a cloud.
Yeah, it was clouds. Yeah, exactly. Not like this crud. So maybe they're trying to make it not rain today.
Yeah, hang on to that one.
I don't know. Well, he had to go make his lunch. He's blowing me kisses. What a guy. Yeah, he had to go home, make his lunch and stuff. He's got to go to work, I guess, I think in around just after lunch or something. So, yeah, I didn't know that about his shoulder stuff. Man, that's freaking nasty. Oh, poor guy. I think he needs that. Which way do I gotta get out here? I think this way. So, yeah. So we got a skid mover lifter guy thing now. Thanks, buddy. Holy, that's awesome. I can sure as heck use that thing. Holy man. It's been for a while. I've been like, oh man, I need to get one of these or buy one. Princess Auto does sell them, but I'm like, you know. And then I mentioned or asked him about it there, and he's like, oh yeah, we get those in from time to time. I'm like, oh sweet, I could sure use one. He's like, okay, I'll keep my eyes peeled. So the eyes were peeled, I guess, and he brought one home for me. So that is awesome. So we are heading her home. And I don't know what's going to be happening when we get home, but was going to do the motorcycle stuff today, which I still might do on a separate video-y thing, and then upload this to the normal channel, the main channel, and then the motorcycle stuff on the motorcycle channel. So, but anyways, we'll head her home and see what's happening. Holy crap, I'm keeping up with the geese. Oh, they went over top of me. They're doing like 90. I didn't think they actually flew that fast. Hopefully I'm getting them on the camera here. I don't know if I am or not, but 90. They're keeping up. I'm keeping up to them. Holy crap. There is a tire. That's a good thing to hold up your sign. That's a big, like, huge tire. Holy crap. So just about home here, and something kind of just occurred to me. Since we've had this truck in and around December, I think it was there. I think I was right. I haven't put any windshield washer fluid in this thing. I've been driving like all winter with this thing. You know, not really, you know, using it like over crazy, but using it. And I still haven't put anything in it yet. And it's still working. It's not empty. So it must have like a really huge tank, or maybe I just haven't used that much. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I just I got a jug back here and I just left a light there and it fell over. You know, it's all sealed and everything. It fell over. I heard that thunk. I'm like, oh, well, yeah. I haven't put anything in there yet. I still got that thing, but I don't know what size of tank is in this for the windshield washer stuff. But man, it must be huge, because you know, all winter usually it's the winter time you're using her the most, which, you know, whatever and stuff. When dirty window, you wipe it and wash it, right? So that's kind of odd. I'm gonna have to check that out maybe when I get home there. Maybe it's magically filling itself. Maybe the elves are filling it for me at night and I don't even know it. That'd be awesome. I kind of doubt it, but anyways, we'll have a look at that maybe when we get home. All right, let's pop her open. Somewhere down here is the Dewey. The release Dewey, and over here I think is the washer fluid Dewey. There's still some sloshing around down in there, so it looks like it's maybe down a bit now. But yeah, well, that's cool. It's got a sight Dewey there to tell you if she's good or not, the battery. And yeah, she's starting to get a little crubbed up now though, with the you know, the stuff they spray on it and stuff gets up inside, and yeah, not much you can do about her. But anyways, I guess she's all still looking good. I don't really know, but fuses are still good. Nice easy spot to get to. And yeah, sweet. But anyways, there we go. Guess she's alright for now. Well, it just went to grab a bit of lunch and she started raining. It was supposed to freezing rain today, but it's hovering around the freezing mark right now. But I think it's actually not freezing, so which is good. I was gonna have a look at this thing Ironman got us today, but I think I might wait till a better day, because I'm gonna have to do her outside and probably put it in the loader bucket where I can get it up and, you know, kind of work on it like a sort of a bench kind of thing, right? See what it's gonna need. It doesn't look like it needs too much, but I think I better wait for another day. Supposed to rain all day, all night now. So that's not too good. But anyways, I was gonna do a video for the motorcycle channel that I don't kind of really think I'm gonna today for that. I'll maybe wait. You know, I don't really need it right now because I can't obviously ride it right now, so there's no point in really tearing it apart and putting that on there. But kind of, well, I wouldn't mind doing the filter part first and then get the tank drained out after, you know, ridden her for a little bit there. About 260K will pretty much drain her out, and be easier to get, like I say, get the tank off and get in there to change and put the fuel controller thing on. So I guess we'll just have to wait. But I guess for today, kind of doubt anything else will be happening right today now with this crud here now. So, but I don't know. Well, we won't maybe say good day quite yet in case something else does happen, sort of like what happened yesterday. But anyways, for now, we'll probably say that's probably going to be mostly about it today, but we'll wait till a little bit later on, like I say. And maybe we'll get lucky, it'll stop raining, we can have a look at this thing, but I think for right now I'm just going to leave her in the back of my truck. It's all tied in and everything, and should be alright. But anyways, we're just going to hit her home and have our lunch. Got a Subway Eat Fresh today, and went for a little tour to the one up the road from us here instead of the ones in town. I don't know, the ones in town, I don't know what's going on with them. They always seem to run through you, if you know what I mean. Their subs, for some reason, at about 8, 9 o'clock tonight, I'd be like, oh, bathroom right now. Or if I go to this one up the road, I have no problem. So I don't know. Don't know what's going on. Probably whatever they're spraying on their vegetables to keep them fresh, maybe. I don't know. Wouldn't doubt it. So, but anyways, head her back, have some lunch, and then maybe see what's going on after. Well, just playing a little World of Tanks here. Not too much else happening today. The rain really screws things up. Still raining now. Actually, just sort of stopped a bit, but everything's soaked outside there. What's new? But I just went and did some office stuff. One of the guys brought back one of the columbarium niche doors that was imprinted last night, and put it back on, good to go. Talked to them for a few minutes. Did some phone messaging stuff. Talked to a lady for a few minutes. She wanted her plots to go higher. Like, higher? What do you mean higher? Well, it could get wet there. I'm like, you're outside. It's not like I got a big dome over this place keeping it all nice and dry and clean and dry and tidy, you know. But I'm like, I looked at the map. I'm like, you're actually up pretty high in that section there. If I get you down any lower, you're going to be soaking wet. So I'm like, you probably best to stay kind of where you are there. She's like, oh, okay. And it's like, she's owned these plots since 2003, so I guess she's known about them, but anyways, it was just kind of funny. I was almost laughing on the phone. I'm like, you're really already mostly the highest part in that section, but anyways, it was funny. But got to keep your composure, right, when you're talking to people, because the thing with this, you got to talk to people like you're sad all the time, you know, and I'm sorry you lost your husband and stuff, you know, like that, right? You got to do the right responses. You can't say, oh, well, that's too bad. That probably wouldn't go over too well. So, yeah, talked to her for a few minutes there, and she's okay with where she is. But it's a good thing she actually did call and ask about it, because she's already ordered a monument. Her husband, I guess, did die a couple of months ago, which is sad. I did, oh, that's too bad. I'm sorry to hear, you know, blah, 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 all that stuff, right? So you don't want to sound too excited, right? Or you'll be like, that's one other thing too. I don't like saying to people, oh, how are you today? Because I'm always waiting for that response, well, I'm not ready for your services yet, or something, you know. I've had that once before. I'm like, oh. So, yeah, she's all good, but she did order a monument, so she was kind of wondering about, you know, getting higher. She wanted to be higher and drier or something. I'm like, well, you're pretty much about the best we can get you right now. Anything else would be a lot lower, so you could technically get into some water issues, but she's okay with that. So, yeah, but anyways, yeah, just killing time. That's about it until my grass grows, I guess, or I can actually get out and work on the grounds without getting into the mud. You know, that's the downfall right now. It's kind of frozen up again now, but starts to thaw out. It's all muddy and stuff. You can't really do anything. So I don't know, whatever. But play a few rounds of tanks here, and then maybe we'll find something to do. I don't know. I got like nothing happening here today. It's like so quiet and dead. Should show you my seating arrangement here too. I think I might have to go get some kind of other stool. I was just using my stool. It was a bit too short for my table, so I had to put it on my boards. Actually, I'm using from the old door. And it was a little bit better, but then the stool's kind of hard on your butt. You sit on it for more than 5 minutes. So I thought, oh, I got a couple of chairs over there. Of course, they're too short. So put the chair on top of the stool, and it sort of kind of works, but it's a little unstable. So there's actually one of the Habitat for Humanity places across the street here. Oh, God, I'm playing tanks here still. And I might go see if they have a stool or something that's normal size stool, because that 24 is a bit too short. or some kind of chair. I was looking at the Dewey's here at Uline, but they're so expensive, like $204 for one of these guys. Holy crap, I don't know about that. All depends on the heights too, like 24 to 34, 22 to 32. Kind of want something fairly high-ish. 25 to 33 inch. I don't know. These ones seem to be about the cheapest, but they really don't look very comfortable. So I'm thinking of something like this would be nice. $373. Holy cow. Dying here. But anyways, after this bank tattle, yes, bank tattle, tank battle, I might go over and see if there's anything over there that they've got in or whatever. But anyways, let's tank it. Oh, so this place is actually called Restore now. It's still Habitat for Humanity, but it's called the Restore. Just across the road there, where that building with the red stripe is. They've been in there maybe a year now-ish, renting that building from the tire guy here. So I can just imagine what that building costs them to rent. They must have to make a fortune on stuff there. Kind of reflects in their prices too. Probably won't take the camera in, but some of the stuff, first sort of times we were in to see what was happening there, holy cow, it was expensive. But it's sort of like a kind of a garage sale-y kind of stuff. It's stuff that's all donated. So if you say had a door or something that you took off your house, was still good shape, you take it there, kind of thing, get rid of it or whatever, and they'd sell it, And the money and the proceeds they make from doing this, well, some of it goes to that. They actually will build houses and stuff. So hence the Habitat for Humanity. So let's go in here. I'll go and see if they have a bar stool or a desk chair stooly thingy. Kind of doubt they will, but you never know. If not, maybe I'll run down to Staples and see what they have, if anything. Well, no luck there. They had lots of like desks and stuff and office furniture-y kind of stuff. Kind of don't really want like an office chair though, like that with the roller casters on. I don't really want something like that. Kind of sort of really kind of want something like the stool I kind of have that's a bit taller with some like a little backresty thing on it. And just regular feet. I don't really want roller Deweys. So I'll just go check out Staples here. I don't even know if they sell stools there. I think they just sell the chairs, office chairs and stuff. But we'll go see. It's too bad because all their sort of office-y kind of stuff there was all 30% off too, so pretty good. Didn't really have anything else that really sparked my interest. I thought of maybe a little desk or something, but I'm like, nah. Then I gotta find somewhere to put that and somewhere in that shop, so I just keep using my table, and then I can just put all my stuff away when I'm done with it, and we're good. So just go check out Staples. They're just down the road here. See what they have, if anything stool-wise, bar stooly kind of, more comfortably kind of squishy top stuff maybe. I kind of doubt they'll have that, but I don't know. It's that, or I don't know who else around my town sells that kind of stuff. Canadian Tire maybe. Princess Auto probably have something, but I don't know. It's not a huge major thing that I need something today to sit on like that. What I'm using was fine. It's just you can't really move around too much, or you'll be up and over on yourself before you know it. So sitting on two pieces of wood, sitting on a stool, sitting on another chair, not so structurally safe, we'll say. So but we'll see what Staples has. If not, then we'll just maybe wait until we come across one somewhere and then grab her when we're out. Anyways, here we are, Staples. Look at that, quick and easy. That's the easy button. Well, they had a chair there, but the trouble is they had to get the one off the floor, which was okay because everybody, they had put her together. So normally you just get them in a box and you got to put them all together. But anyways, they got it all together, so they just threw a plastic bag over it for me because it's rainy and cruddy, and we got a chair, and that's actually what they call a drafting table chair. Goes up a long way. I'll show you when we get back here. Should be pretty good though. I think it's actually taller than, when it's fully extended, it's taller than what I'm using now. So that'd be good if I'll get rid of that wood and the little stool. Well, I'll keep the stool. That chair's actually from a funeral that they forgot to take back with them, so I've still got it. And yeah, from the funeral home chair. They never come and got it. I keep telling them, still got a chair here, you know. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. So it wasn't sort of a cheap chair. They kind of sort of hosed me a bit, but you know, it's the only one that they kind of had like that. And yeah, so, but I guess if you want to play your tanks, you gotta pay to sit. So that's my ticket. I paid to sit. Anyways, we're home, and let's get her unloaded here, try her out. Okay, well, there's where we were situated, and push that fella up, and she goes really high. Holy crap, that's like another 4 inches higher than the other one, so I think that's just about probably almost going to be perfect. So one thing is she was made in Canada, eh? Fabrique au Canada. At least Canada and French and English is both the same. Okay, let's clear out this other crap here. Seems like it rolls pretty good. I didn't really want wheels, but we got wheels. Okay. Holy cow. Oh yeah. That's a lot more better now. Well, I guess that's about it for today. The kiddies are coming home soon. My wife's away at a burial? A birth. Totally opposite end of the life cycle. Ay, ay, ay. So I gotta go get the kiddies from the bus and stuff, and they should be home in a few minutes, and that'll be it. So anyways, I guess that's it for today. We'll catch you maybe tomorrow. I don't know what's happening tomorrow. Probably not much, but I know I don't have my belt on. Okay. But anyways, yeah, I don't know, maybe tomorrow we'll do that video for the motorcycle channel, and do up that video for that, and then I don't know, there's just hardly anything really going on, you know. I'm not plowing snow right now, I'm not cutting grass, I'm not weed whacking, I'm not, oh, come on baby, come on baby. Okay, we're home. Whoa, sliding too. That was cool. Had her in park and slid ahead. But yeah, nothing else really happening, so I don't know, maybe I'm gonna take a few days off or something too from doing some video stuff, because there's just nothing going on, like, until more of the snow melts, where I can, you know, get my sweeper brush out. Maybe you guys would like to see that kind of stuff. I can put you on a tripod and sweep all this dirt and mud and stuff up off the grass whenever this finally melts into like a heap, and then we'll, you know, use a loader bucket and scrape it up, and then do something with it. I don't know, probably dump it in here or something where I could use, you know, a bit more kind of gravelly nice stuff. I do want to get, you know, whoa, almost dropped you, 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 loads of maybe not 10 loads, but maybe 5, 6 loads of gravel like I got here. It's underneath my shed. Hang on, this coarse kind of, I think this is a 1-inch gravel, this stuff. It's a little bit thicker, beefier than the 3/4 inch gravel. I'm gonna probably get some loads of that, and then line all this so I can actually drive in there, you know, this time of year when it's not crappy and muddy like it is there now. And right under where we're parking here too, if you look through the floor, you'd see where we're parking, and kind of thinking I might lay a couple of good layers on there too, and then have a nice parking area here, because we only have really the one driveway with 2 cars, so usually that doesn't work too well, because the one that's parked ahead wants the car out, and I got a truck in behind or something stupid, you know. It's either that or I'm gonna run gravel all the way up around and then over by my door on the side here maybe, and then I'll just be able to drive in and pull right around or something. Feel safer parking back there anyways, but right now they're under load restrictions for their dump trucks. I think it's only 5 ton per axle or something, so you can't bring a whole lot at one time, so they'd have to do like 3 trips for basically one load kind of thing, which would kind of suck. So we'll have to figure something out that ways and get some loads brought in here. And they could actually probably spread it for me too, but I'd probably just get them to dump it out on the road here or something, and I just scoop her up and take it in, smooth it out. You know, that would probably work just as well. So I don't know how they do it though out at the place I sometimes get my stuff from, where I got this little bit of stuff from here. They sometimes will do it per truckload, so whatever yards that is, or by weight. By weight, of course, would cost you a lot more, I think. So probably this time of year with their restrictions, they're probably having to do it by weight so they know they're not overweight. Because if they get yanked over and weighed, big fines. Big fines. Because of the roads underneath all, you know, frozen, and then it's starting to thaw out, and then it gets all squishy, and then it breaks all the asphalt up, right? So you don't really want super too heavy loads on your roadways at that time. So. But that I'd like to get that kind of going soon. It probably won't be until this mud has dried up some more here, so I don't make a mess when I'm driving on it. And we'll build a little bit of a road there. I kind of thought this stuff here might have been all right. The stuff I was bringing in from, you know, progressively bringing up from digging all these graves all the time. I just kept dumping it here, dumping it here, dumping it here. This actually used to, where the driveways here, it used to actually dip down and be the same level as like the river down there. So this was always a horrible swamp area full of rotten old trees and crap and just garbage. So I dug most of her out down there before I did all my video stuff. It would have been a pretty cool video to see all that. Down in there with the big tractor and ripping stumps out and leveling stuff out, and then leveling, you know, putting dirt on top and smoothing it out, and to where we are now kind of thing, and then way over to there. So that's a lot of dirt. Now some of this did come from the funeral homes expansion there. When they were digging out their foundation, they wanted somewhere to dump some dirt, and so a lot of it went in here, but most of this is from digging graves. So, but yeah, this is always, like you can see how much I put in here, because that little yellow guy there for your support wire guy was, you know, like a normal long length one. Like, okay, so get that picture in your mind. Okay, and there's a full size one there. Hang on. So I've probably got, well, that's probably 24 inch, so I've probably got about 4 foot of fill in there, something like that. So, you know, from that to this little guy here, so yeah, it's quite a bit of fill in there. You wouldn't kind of think it until, you know, I sort of maybe mentioned it, right? So, oops, sorry, trees. And yeah, so there's a lot of fill been put in there, and it's actually sat pretty well for being mushy and gushy and really swampy, kind of crappy underneath. It's actually sat there since I put her in there for pretty good for a long time. I thought for sure we're gonna get, you know, pockets and sinking down, but it's not really too bad. And we've been driving over it and stuff and really squishing her down, you know, and then blah blah blah, and back and forth, and driving vehicles and stuff on it really helps too. So even way over by where those bales are there, it's pretty hard. So, and then these piles of stuff here were actually stuff I dug back there. There's one spot that's really nice gravelly stuff and really nice sandy stuff. That's kind of it right there. There's not too much real big stuff in it. And there's actually one spot back here that is about 1.5 feet of just pure nice beach sand. It's really weird. There's a big vein of it back there, I guess, and you have to dig down about 4 feet, 3.5, 4 feet, and then you hit this foot layer of pure sand, and then you're into like the rocky gravelly stuff again. It's really weird how it just kind of migrated there. So but whenever I come across that stuff, I kind of like to keep it, because it's probably pretty good for mixing in with cement, because there's no real dirt in it. Dirt's not good for mixing in cement, but sand and gravelly stuff is, of course. That's why they call it sand, cement gravel. So Yeah, but other than that, that's probably it for today. Just another boring day, rainy, crappy. At least we saw Iron Man, though. Good to see Iron Man. I haven't seen him for like a long time. I think it's got to be before like Christmas time or November. I can't even remember now. It's been so long. But it's kind of crappy news to hear about his shoulder again. Man, oh man. That'll be the 4th time now, he says, he's had to do this crap. I'll tell you, that cancer stuff is brutal. Man, oh man, once you seem to get her, it's comes back and back and back, and man, you think you're healed from it, and then boom, it nails you again. It's like, can you really piss off? Like, really? It's these freaking chemtrails, I'm telling you, they're spraying us with something. I don't know. There's no reason that I can think of for those jets to be up there flying around like that, costing millions of dollars, flying these jets up really super high for no reason. So they've got to be spraying something out there. Like, I don't know, at one time they were like, what do they call them things? They were like spying, or not really spying, but protecting the country. They're watching and looking at stuff, you know. Apparently those planes, they used to have video cameras and cameras on them that could zoom in close enough to see a golf ball on a tee, from what I was told. Now, I don't have that as pure fact, but I don't know, I think that was just a cover-up scam while they were spraying their crap in the air. So I don't know, what do you guys think of these planes? Like, they got to be doing something up there. Holy cow, like I say, they wouldn't be up there spending millions of dollars for no reason. Like, it's not a passenger jet. I've zoomed into one before with one of my cameras, and I've seen pictures of them, and I'm like, that's not a passenger jet. Not that high. Holy crap. Like, it's high enough that it's making stuff come off through the engines and condensing into moisture. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know about that. It just doesn't seem right. So, but maybe that's part of it, but they could easily hiding their chemicals as that swirls out the back through the engine, right? Who knows? So it's a bit of a scary thing, because who knows, the frig knows what they're spraying on you. But as I said to Iron Man, there's population control. That's what it is. They spray something that will make someone 65 years and older sick with something and then die from it. Well, there's your population control. So, you know, maybe the younger people, like, you know, 30s and around 30s or something, could fight that off, and it just seems like a flu or something. Well, the older guy would die from it, right? So there's also been a lot of these diseases that have popped up that are apparently don't know where they came from, you know, like the SARS and I don't know, the bird flu crap. Like, really? Who's been out kissing the chickens and got flu from it? It just doesn't seem right. So I don't know, whatever, can't do anything about it. Once they spray you, they've got you anyway. So unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. So but anyways, that's it for today. Enough babbling on for me today. Just really nothing happening. So like I say, I might take a couple of days off or whatever, maybe the rest of the week. I don't know. See, we'll figure something out. If there's anything else happens, then we'll videotape it. But I wasn't actually planning on taping anything today, but Iron Man said, oh, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm like, not too much that I know of. So we arranged the visit there and stuff, and exchanged our goods back and forth, and away we go. So, but yep, the kids will be home any minute here, so I better go, and we'll catch you, I don't know, sometime, maybe this week later or something, we'll see. But other than that, I don't know. Just right now we're in that transitional period where it's too frozen still to do stuff, and it's going to be too muddy to do stuff, and just can't do stuff right now. So I should be loving this, because once I get busy with crap, I'll be like, oh man, I need a day off. And I can't have one now because I'm going nuts. So, but anyways, have a good one. Catch you later, and have a good night. Thanks for watching.